Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me once again. My name is Wilky and I'm here with the last of the 4 qualifier rounds, still in Knocked Wolves and Zero Cherries tournament. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump into some more analysis. I jump where I usually do, and the first thing here is I spot someone attacking a Ruins Golem. So prior to what I said into one of the other videos, I'm not really trying to look for a fight here, but rather just push him off and try to slap a few of those Ruins Golems because they were a very good source of XP early on. Thus, you can see I'm not really putting up a fight. Like, I'm trying to semi-defend myself here because I could have queued, I could have used some potions here. But even though I died, I got 3 skills out of this total, or rather 2 additional skills out of this total. So overall, it was a good thing. I did not burn Q, I did not burn E, and I still have all of my potions. So overall, I didn't really lose anything. I get to choose a different location. So this is a viable, well, I don't really want to call it viable, but this is an option of something you can do when you start the game out, see a Ruins Golem and end up getting into a fight. You really don't have to stress about it all that much. So, second point of interest is gonna be an Altar, Goddess Blessing. While it is very early in the game, this one is very powerful to get. So essentially all I did there was stole the kill because I also had the crab buff. So I really knew that this is gonna be a very easy pick for me. Plus, it's usually something that people contest, especially if it's Goddess Blessing, because everybody knows this thing is useful. Right, having the buff, I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive here. So both these people that are here, Finals and the Schultz, are aware that I'm here. A lag did not favor me in that scenario. He's taking the fight, did his combo, and backed out. I did not proceed to chase because there was a relic tower. I was like, okay, if I get both of these buffs, I can do some serious damage here. Unfortunately, I got stunned by it. I'm gonna proceed to get another combo in. So I queued and I got the relic tower. Keep in mind, I still have the crab buff, so I'm dealing easy damage. I was a little bit too passive here, I think, or too defensive, because I had an additional 350 AP. I have, you gotta look at that number. I have 810 AP 6 minutes into the game. So, gear-wise, people are probably going to be lumping around similar gear levels what I am. So it's probably safe to say that most people will have around 350-ish DP. Maybe 400 if they're really lucky with armor picks. So essentially, I will have an edge in the next coming minute, because I have roundabout a 4 times multiplier because of my 810 AP. So I'm trying to use this here. I did manage to get the kill on the Spectre, but for some reason I was not really confident enough. I mean, given I burned my Q, so I played this game a little bit safer than what I usually do, despite having a lot of things going on. Finals, however, coming back here, and you can see the damage I'm dealing with my Helix despite not being ultimate. So I'm trying to contest this one here because I know that the Shallow is up and I still have the crab buff, so this one's gonna be falling easier for me. However, Slaith came to pick it up, so he's very good at stealing those. Props for him. Very bad choice by me. I also did not really pay too much attention to my surroundings. Like, I had a bad position, because if you think about it, someone could be hiding in the bush. I saw a slave there, or technically I could have seen Slave there if we rewind this for a sec. So if you watch up here closely, you can see that he's walking there. I probably did not pay attention to that in-game. And like I said, having this kind of like, I don't see anything, I don't see up, I don't see behind me, so this is a very bad scenario. And the moment I see him, he just pops his red moon, gets the kill, and gets to pick it up. So that was a very smart play by him and very poorly played by me. So whenever you get to kill or get to attack these Shadow Lords, make sure you actually have vision and have scanned your surroundings, or at least set yourself up in a way so that doesn't happen. Because ultimately, I lost both the Spectre loot and the Shallow loot, despite having a massive advantage of 350 AP, because I have 2 buffs going, but I did absolutely not capitalize on this. So this was a huge waste on my part here in that game. However, still trying to do some damage here. He was still not up, so I'm playing a little bit more safe. Finals being relatively aggressive, despite having 2 of these buffs on my hand. I was still surprised by how persistent he was to pursue me. And I was like, okay, I'm not taking chances because I know Jardine still hurts like hell. And I still have the buff going, so let's just take this one out here. And we get Brilliant Enlightenment. So this was a very good pickup here for me, because that one put me into the bracket of having Ultimate Helix and some additional skill points. So now I'm like, okay, now I can take the fight. Fortunately, my Helix missed, and I'm still backing out of the fight, trying to lure him in, but unfortunately, he decides not to follow me there. So, on to the next point of interest. I see another guy here. I still have the Goddess Blessing buff, so I'm trying like, okay, let's see something. I spotted the Sura there and another guy in my corner of the guy there, so I was a little bit more hesitant to engage. Despite having Q, I did not want to burn it. So I was lucky that Sura here engaged. I managed to land my Helix here, look at the damage, and I'm securing that kill. So that was the first kill for me that round. I immediately proceed to attack Flicker here because I knew I had the advantage, I had the buffs going. So he tried to grab some loot here. Unfortunately, the Spectre was kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna let you do what you want to do. Slave coming to pick up some stuff here, trying to snipe some loot for me. There's another Egret coming. There's a lot of people showing up at this point, but it more was like lumping around, trying to steal some loot and not getting yourself in harm's way. So technically, everybody was playing it the right way here. Don't risk anything, the fog is coming. Shit can hurt really bad. So I tried to set up another Helix here. While these two guys are fighting, nothing really happened there. So onto another point of interest. This is going to be more of a stare down and a strategic element again, right? So I set this Helix up here on this Jardine. I don't have Q, so I did not really want to take the risk of taking damage. And he's also very cautious, turning around, because usually when people are cautious like this, when you see kind of moving like people going after you and then suddenly stopping, there's usually only two things going on. Either they are afraid because they realized who the hell you are, maybe they spotted some buffs on you or like a trap you set up, or there's other people they have seen that you're not aware of. So I'm taking a scan around here, just a quick one. I see one Yanhua here, I see one Egret here, and I still have the Jardine. If you didn't, maybe you caught it even, there's next to the Yanhua, just right about, let me scan the surroundings. So right about here, there's a Schultz here even. I don't think I saw that one in-game, but I know that there's at least 3 people around me. So there's, at the right corner, you don't really see here, there's a Jardine we just slapped, there's this Yanhua, and there's an Egret here. Plus, look at the size of the circle. We're in one of the late game circles, and we have 15 people left. So it's bound to be a very cramped circle, and not having Q for me means that whenever I get engaged on, I'm at the mercy of whoever is comboing me, or maybe I'm lucky and somebody interrupts the combo. So scanning your surroundings and not overextending is very crucial. And this is why you see everybody like peeking at the corner. He tried to set up with a freezing bomb here, it didn't really work. I flashed out because I did really not want to get comboed at this point, because I knew Slave was here, or probably Slave, and other people that can hurt me from range quite bad. He's still very aggressive because he probably knows that I don't have Q up. However, I'm trying to bait this around here with a rock, and essentially now at this stage of the game with so many people around, it becomes a waiting game, and how you're dodging and how you're setting up yourself for kills or not being killed. So lurking around in the fog to avoid further continuous harassment by other people, I backed out here, and I saw that there's some guys fighting here. I knew that somewhere around here is someone, but he's a very long distance. So I'm shooting my Helix here, managed to hit Bakemono. He almost died there, but he flashed out, which was a very unfortunate turn of events. I saw that Lan here, and there's some more people fighting. I also caught a Haru on top of the roof. I was like, okay, I kind of want to go on top of here, and I proceed to do so. Luckily, he was shooting a musket, so there wasn't really anything he could have done there. And I just proceed to combo him here, grab him, boom, my Helix is back up, and that's it for my second kill. And this roof here is gonna be a very strategic point now. Now you can see, if you take a look at the minimap here, there's a boatload of people around me in the house in the vicinity. I saw at least one Q, so what I'm trying here is set up a Helix kill. Unfortunately, I did not manage to score either of Blue Royal or Cloudy here. Both of them were super low. That was very unfortunate for me. So I'm trying to back out here because I know I still don't have Q up. I have only 1 potion, so whenever I get hit, I'm out of here. So as usual, it starts to be here. I'm knocked Taco here, and he was most likely comboing Bakemono here. I'm just trying to sit back here, and this is probably what Taco referred to when I comboed him, or I helixed him out of his combo. So I'm queuing here. Q is just around to be back up again. Saw the Haru coming, so I backed out. Retreated once more, back onto my house. At least I'm trying to. So, a few things to keep in mind here. I was a little bit more aggressive here because I wanted to pick up kills, and I knew this was a kind of late stage game. I'm going back onto the roof to secure myself for two reasons. One, there's not really any ranged character that can really do something because I have a Sura, I have a Schultz, and a Haru that runs around. So nobody can really shoot at me from this roof, and I'm the only person that has ranged ability. However, making sure your corners are safe is definitely vital because you don't want to get backstepped. Last but not least, main problem here is I don't have any potions, so I'm a sitting duck here, just recovering slowly and trying to set up some helixes. I could have shot one or two more shots for sure, but really, I was like, I need that buff, I need the DP going. So at some point, I do have to go down because I know if I'm taking any more damage, I'm just going to be one shot by whatever is going to hit me next, especially with the DP debuff we get in the fog. So entering the fog, we're in one of the last circles, so the circle keeps moving. And this is a very stressful situation to be in because people can set up traps, people can hide behind certain obstacles, and not having full HP, not having Q, and not having potions means I'm essentially food for everybody. There were 4 people in here, 5 people alive. This is also where Nixie was in the void because of the stun trap bug. We don't exactly know how that one works, but I've had that happen to myself as well. So this is why you only see 4 people at the moment. I was like, okay, there's a Haru. Haru's trying to get invis. I'm gonna shoot that helix here, and I get match locked. And that is pretty much it for me this game because, yeah. Maybe I could have dodged even further, but if you think about it, I got matchlocked here. So as soon as I saw that matchlock here, I should have flashed. I was like, oh shit. Took some more damage, and at this point, I have 750 HP plus Haru's dot on me. So I was like, okay, even if I don't get hit any further, I'm most likely going to be dead. And Twitch, Bakemono just finished me off here. And that was it for my final round. This was definitely a more intense round than the other 3. As usual, hopefully this was helpful. Maybe I'll do this on the tournament rounds as well. Maybe I'll stream the tournament. I don't know yet. We shall see because it's going to be a late night for me. So I might be a little bit tired. Anyways, this is all for this round. Thanks everybody for watching. As usual, my typical stream schedule is going to be Monday at 700 CEST. As usual, announced on Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, and future streams likewise. I'll streaming other days per week. So as far as that goes, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful and maybe enjoyable for some of you. And as usual, have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.